I work for the legal process division in High Point, North Carolina. Basically, we are over the 50B squad, 50B division, warrant squad, and civil process. April 7th, 2001. I was actually on the call with several other officers looking for a 9-year-old child that was missing from a home. And my zone partner, who was working off of Lee's Chapel, he was on his way to a domestic call. A domestic call can be one of the most dangerous calls you can actually go to. While we were still looking for the child, I actually heard him arrive on the scene. And he made the call. I can't give out the codes and everything, but he actually called communications and told them that he was fine, he was okay. By that point, we were able to locate the child. He was actually at another parent's house with his friend. And so normally when a officer tells communications that he's okay, there's no need for assisting, head that way. So I started to leave and go back to my regular patrol route. And then the sound came across the radio with him screaming in the background and calling for help. And of course, turn around as quickly as I could, put on the blue lights and siren, notify communications that I was en route. And this was at the North Winds Apartments, right on Lee's Chapel. It didn't take me long to get there, but when I got there, I started seeing people running, and at the time I didn't realize that he had already shot the suspect. In fact, the suspect had been shot 5 times. And when I pulled up, one officer actually had him laying across his knee. The officer was out in the middle of the parking lot, and he had the officer, his name was Deputy Chandler, and the officer had one knee up and the other knee down, and he had Deputy Chandler across his knee. And at the time, I didn't realize he was actually holding his scalp together. They were just in a pool of blood. And I had never seen that much blood before, in my life. And the suspect was in a car. Like I said, he had been shot 5 times, and he eventually passed out. And that's just a memory that'll be with me the rest of my life. Favorite part of the job, really helping people. That's a really important thing, being able to help people who are in need of help. We're out there for, to try to help and protect and serve. It's something that, quite a few law enforcement officers go through. And you have to learn how to just block it out. Because you just don't know when you might encounter something like that again. It could be yourself. You just put it behind you, and you go to the next call, and you just deal with it. No, law enforcement our department's been going on since 1776. So, a good career for me. Like I said, I've been with the department over 29 years. We have a good sheriff, so everything's been working good for us. And if you have a family, there's the possibility you may not come back home. But when you're out there dealing with the public, you have to be able to communicate. You have to be able to communicate with people. You don't want to come across like you're an intimidator, but at the same time, you don't want to be weak. You just know how to talk to people, and if you're able to do that, I think law enforcement is a good field.